Hey guys, Viggoman here, and welcome back to another episode from Crasburg. This is episode 82, I do believe, which is insane to think about how far we have come. Today we are moving back to a project that we started a while back in the city here, and the university area, which is, I don't know, maybe a year ago or something, we started this area, and it's looking really cool. It has a very different and unique style, and today we are trying to take what we already have and merge that together with the rest of Crasburg, meaning that we finish off some unfinished parts here and there, and then start to build the houses surrounding it so that it kind of connects with the rest of the city. I was really insecure on how to go about this project here, or how to go about these houses here, as I kind of wanted to have a distinct style for this place, and I wanted it to look different, but together with you guys we managed to form like a new kind of idea here, that we go for the normal typical Crasburg style where we have a lot of wattle and daub kind of houses, but then we make it a little bit more fancy and we add like dormitories and buildings that are very unique to university area, and that way we connect the high class posh looking university through this new section into the rest of the city, and it's gonna look pretty cool, I hope. I also want to remind you guys that there are plenty of ways of supporting the content I make and what I do here on the channel, because as you know, I'm doing it all for free for you guys. So if you want to support me, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. If you want to take it to the next level, there's a link to my Patreon down below as well, where you get access to my Patreon server, which is provided by Skynode, and there's also a link there with a discount code if you want your server for yourself. As you can see from the time-lapse here, there are many new type of buildings here. We're also doing some on university itself. So why don't we go into a first-person point of view so I can show you everything in detail. I'm not really sure where to start this first-person point of view thing, because there is in fact just a massive university blocking most of the houses that was built in today's episode. I do want to point out that we actually did finish the university itself during a stream. We worked on the plaza in between the buildings here, so we're going to check that out as well. But then we also added a couple of houses here, and I gotta say, I'm digging it. I think it looks really cool, and we actually did a lot for today's episode, which is always good. Nice to get some proper progression in here. And I was, as I said, I was really insecure, kind of demotivated to start this, but as we kind of figured it out together in my Discord, the inspiration just started flowing, and we started building, and I'm really happy with the way these wealthier wattle and daub Tudor looking houses kind of looks together with the university here, which is like really posh. So that's really cool. And we also changed out the entire plan here for where to have the other houses, so I'm probably gonna do that for the next episode, cover all of this up. But why don't we just get started? I'm wondering whether or not we should check out the university or the houses first. I think we're going to start with the university. So what I have done is I've added this path here which leads up to the gatehouse, which we also did. That's looking pretty cool. Same kind of style as the rest of the university. And it's not really a gatehouse, it's more just an opening to look good. I guess you could barricade this in case of a siege and have the university as some kind of citadel or fort. That would be kind of cool. But basically what we have done, or how we left it, let's start there. It was basically just brown wool all over the ground here. There was nothing on the ground except the building surrounding it. So what we have done is kind of texturize the ground, added some trees like that, benches, bushes, also these drains here below here. So let's see. We have cut out a massive area where we're going to do some sewers eventually, which goes out to the slums. So that is kind of cool, and I'm looking forward to getting on with that later. It's going to be a fun project. So we have connected that up. There are a couple of more of these around here. Probably going to show you those later. And just adding bushes, a little statue here in the back, some more trees. Flowers, small things here and there just to make it feel completed. A little snack cart over here, and then we also did this thing you saw in the time lapse, which we kind of finish off this thing, which it's weird, it's really weird, but kind of bring some fantasy to this place. And it's basically used as an art station area where you can draw stuff. And maybe I guess they could change it from time to time. Right now someone is using it to paint. But maybe they could have meetings here, barbecues, who knows. But that's basically that. And then we also added a little extension to the back of the feast hall here. By the way, guys, check out the videos where we built the university if you're interested in seeing that. To see the interiors of these buildings, because they are pretty awesome. Basically just some sitting areas here for the students. It wraps around here. And then we have, yeah, some bushes and stuff like that. And there's also a telescope here, and we figured out that from here, maybe not anymore though, maybe the house is in the way, you can see all the way over to the castle, which is all the way over here. I guess, no, I think maybe the house is in the way. Maybe I'll have to change the telescope to over here or something. I will have to check that out later. But yeah, that's what we did for the university here. Let's not waste any more time there though. You can come on the server if you want to tour about more in detail later. Then we also did this. We fixed terraforming below the library here. Adding some, yeah, adding to the mountain here. And then adding another one of these arches because they just look cool. And then a massive tree on top. And all of that just makes it feel natural, overgrown, and not so out of place, because the university, let's be honest, it's kind of sticking out a little bit. So having some trees and tying it in kind of work. So let's check out the first building here. Let's go back into F1 mode here so you don't have to see the stupid toolbar. This is a dormitory. So basically what we have here, we have the first floor is for the students to sit. A lot of tables for them to sit here in the evenings, play some cards, have some food, have some drinks, just relax. We have a nice fireplace to heat this place up. You could sit here, read a book or something. Yeah, quite cool. The layout is a little bit awkward. It's built on diagonal, and having stairs and stuff in diagonal is kind of tricky, but I think we managed to get it done. In here we have beds, bunk beds, a lot of them. So, yeah, a couple of bunk beds, areas to sit, some places to store clothing and stuff like that, and then a way into a small bathroom for the people here, just like that. And this also leads into the next dormitory. Of course, there's another door. You don't have to go through the bathroom to get in here. But yeah, so we have more bunk beds, more beds like that. This one is a little bit bigger. Storage areas, a lot of books, areas to store their own books. They would probably have to buy their own books here and need a place to store them. Areas to sit here, a wonderful view. This is going to be absolutely stunning. You're looking down at the slums, but maybe you can see some boats coming in and out here. That would be kind of nice. And yeah, some storage area of clothings and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Yep. Alright, and let's move further up. This staircase here takes us to the third floor. Again, more beds. More beds and stuff, bunk beds for the students, and areas to sit. And yeah, just like a lot of living room spaces for the students is what we have here. So more beds, sitting areas. And there's another bathroom here hidden behind here. So yeah, even a little oven here to heat it up. But yeah, basically just a lot of sleeping areas and stuff. And then there's a ladder going up to the upper floor here, to the attic, where we have some areas to sit again. Just a lot of living space for them. And then in the back here we have an old storage area where the window has broken actually. I think that's kind of nice, or it's not nice that it's broken, but it adds a lot. So there's some crows that has used this place for shelter, and it's not being used really much anymore. So that's this building here. We'll move down and then we'll check out other ones as well. The next building we're going to check out right here is it's looking pretty fancy. I'm digging the color combination here and the style of it, and this is for one of the professors. The botanic professor, it's kind of what I imagine, because we have a greenhouse just next door. So maybe the guy or girl, I'm not really sure how they have come on equality, I don't know, in Crasburg here, but the professor lives here in this building, and he teaches botanic or biology in here. So first floor is basically an oven, kitchen, I guess. Big oven, kitchen space, and a dining room area to sit here to eat. And then just some storage, experimenting a little bit with the shelving or cabinet designs here. I think that looks pretty nice. And then we go up here, we have the living room, we have some sitting areas to play some chess stuff, and then also an oven to heat everything up, which is pretty cool. And then we have the master bedroom back in here, which is alright as well. And even some books here, maybe on flowers or bushes, trees, I don't know. And this is his bedroom in here. And then there's one more stair going up. This is where his kids sleep. There's 3 kids. They have a pretty comfy area here and a cool view looking up, looking at all the students coming in and out. And then in here, whoopsie daisy, here we actually have a little apartment for the apprentice of the botanic professor. So he can sleep here, and he has his own little desk here to do the work. So that's kind of nice, and of course a wonderful view. Look at that, absolutely stunning. So that is the professor's house, the botanical garden house, botanical house, I don't know what to really call this. But it looks pretty fancy. And then right next door we have the greenhouse, and this one looks pretty nice. The first greenhouse I have built, I think, in Conquest Reforged, and basically nice glass structure here. And then we just have this pods, I guess, where we grow specific type of plants, and you bring your students in here to water them, teach them about them, and that here we have another one that is being worked on, so maybe they're planting some new stuff over here. But yeah, looks pretty fancy. And then the final building we have today is this one, which is a tavern for the students. So very important for someone, not so important for someone else, but it's here, and it's definitely going to be a popular place for the students. It's similar kind of style as other ones here. Has a little extension here with a balcony, and inside we have a really cool layout, I think. So we have the bar right in front there, then we have a little alcove here to sit in, and we have some wonderful views looking out here. And then you can also look out at the plaza, everything happening here, all the professors and students running up and out of the university district here, and a really cool bar concept here, really like that, and sitting areas and a fireplace and a staircase going up to some more areas to sit. But then we also have a little like stair going down into a bathroom, and here we have another toilet, and it's connected to this, or it's going to be connected to the sewers. So I've dug it down there and connected it up, so we can do that when we get to the sewers. And yeah, it's just a little bathroom there, and I really like this little elevation change just to come below the staircase there. So that is that. Let's then go up, and we can check out the upper floor. Just more areas to sit here. So we have tables to play chess, food and drinks and all that kind of stuff. We also have this place for the popular boys. This is where they would be sitting in the back here. And then we also have just more sitting areas and just wonderful views looking out here. Absolutely beautiful. But we also have this little extension here, and this is some beds. So you could rent a bed here for a tavern. So let's say you're a traveling professor, maybe you are coming to just have a few lectures from another town, or maybe you're coming all the way over from Soria, which is the land the Westers came from. You definitely need a place to stay, so you could stay here and do that, or just students traveling, I don't know. You can stand here. There's a little desk to get some work done, and all that stuff. And then we have this little door leading out to a balcony. This will be a wonderful place to sit in the summer weather and just look up at the university, look out at Crasburg and everything that's happening. So that is a tavern, and that is pretty much it for today's episode and all the stuff we did. And I'm very happy with coming back to this place and finishing it up. And it's really gonna, when we get this area done, we are very close to completion with the entire city here. As you can see, it's only this little bit here on the southwestern part that is unfinished. So if we get the University District, we're probably like 80% there, which is insane. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Really do hope that you enjoyed. If so, make sure to smack that like button. And if you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe. It's been Viggoman, and I'm out.